Hello, Gemini. This is your reading, and this is the Awakened Jenn. So today we're going to be using the Lightworkers Oracle and the Lightseers Tarot. We're going to pull one card from the Oracle, and then we'll pull the rest of the reading from the Tarot. The Oracle will give us guidance for our spiritual path. All right. So while I'm shuffling, I'm going to set some intentions for this reading. My first intention is that anyone who comes across this message will find something here for them. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages in this reading will find it at the exact right time for them. I set the intention that all the messages that come out are for our highest good. And I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, very clear words, and everything needed in order to communicate as effectively as possible so that the message is received as it was intended. Okay. Okay. And if you have not already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and like this video. That helps more people be able to see my messages. It helps my channel to grow, and I really, really appreciate it. And if you find this video helpful, please share it with people that you think might appreciate it too. All right. Deep breath. What does Gemini need to know for their spiritual path right now? Gemini, spiritual path. Okay. Okay. We've got eternal now. The eternal now. Okay. So being in the present, getting more present. All right. Deep breath. All right. So bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. Maybe that's not in reverse. No, okay, we've got the Six of Swords not in reverse. Justice. And the Knight of Cups. So that tells me that we're moving away from our burdens to bring justice to the situation, and hopeful for a new romantic beginning. Okay. We've got Two of Cups, the Fool in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we've got some resistance, but we're very hopeful to bring justice to our situation, and and bring happier days in. So let's go ahead and start reading about the eternal now. Eternal now. Okay. Within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained and stressed, it doesn't mean that you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. Dear one, have your thoughts become trapped in the pain of the past? Have they been drifting towards possible futures? If too much of your energy is pulled away from the present moment, you diminish the power that you have to create what your heart desires. Creation doesn't happen in the past or in the future. Even now, in reading this message, you are choosing to be present, to bring your energy into the eternal now, stimulating the law of attraction into action. As you relax in this moment, trusting that the past is over and the future shall be truly wonderful, you can more easily energize your dreams, visions, and heartfelt desires. The universe believes that you are deserving of a spiritual gift. To accept the gift in whatever form it takes, you will need to be present, to have enough stillness of mind to recognize it. You'll need to have enough inner peace to accept it, to take it inside where it can nourish, inspire, and heal you. The form of this gift will be perfect for you, and the way that it comes shall be perfect too. It is being orchestrated by the divine timing now. It will assist you to take the next step on your soul journey successfully. Your gift might be a piece of guidance, an inner knowing that changes your outlook permanently. It might help you truly know in your heart that your divine destiny is already unfolding and your spiritual success is inevitable. It is not a question of if, only a matter of when. Your gift might be an amazing opportunity that comes out of the blue. It could be a meeting that will prove significant to your unfolding life path. It could be a new relationship or a new connection with a community. It might be a life changing teaching, a deeply healing dream, or an actual object. Spirit is unlimited in its willingness and ability to give to you. You need only to be open to receive it, and you do so by bringing yourself back to the present moment. Stillness of mind and inner peace are only possible when you are present in the eternal now. This is where you will find what you are seeking. So let the past be done, allow the future to take care of itself, center your awareness in this moment. You are safe. You are breathing gently now. You are here where you belong at this exact right time. All things serve your greatest good. Nothing is wrong. You are doing a fantastic job. All is in process. In this moment, there is just the peace and comfort of the eternal now. Relax, trust, be nourished. If you have been worrying about the past or the future, this oracle comes with guidance to let it be. All is working out just as it's meant to, even in the things that you don't quite understand or find hard to accept. In the meantime, you will know perfection of all that is happening in your life. You'll feel so lucky, blessed, grateful, and truly loved. For now, however, it is enough to just be here and breathe. I give myself permission to be free from the past pain and future worry. There is so much goodness and so many gifts for me now. I choose to dwell in the peace of this moment, where all is unfolding according to the secret divine perfection. My unique divine destiny is manifesting with loving care. I open to the relief and reassurance that comes to me now. I am loved and provided for, and all is happening for my greatest fulfillment. I invite divine, unconditional love to awaken peace in my heart and in the hearts of all beings. through my own free will, so be it. So the eternal now just represents this present moment. And the present moment literally continues forever. It has always been. Anything that has ever happened to you did not happen in the past, it happened in the present. And anything that is going to happen to you is going to happen in the present right now. And that's why it's really important for you to be present. If you're too focused on what has happened, you're going to miss what is happening right now. And if you get too focused on what might happen, you still are missing the joy of right now. And so, really, when you think about anxiety and stress, and I am somebody who deals with anxiety, great levels of anxiety, to be honest. But anxiety it's a fear that steals the joy of right now, because you're worried about how things are going to turn out, when in this moment you're making yourself feel unsafe, even though in this very moment you are actually safe, more than likely. Because if you're watching this video, I guarantee you are safe in this moment right now. And in this moment right now, I am safe. And that is all we need right now to help recenter us and calm us, is to just look. What is the danger around you in this very moment? Is your life at risk in this very moment? And if it's not, breathe. Just let it sink in. We will deal with what we need to deal with when we need to deal with it, when it's showing up for us. But I would not get too far. We need to be prepared for the future. Yes. We don't need to be scared about the future. We don't need to be, obsessed about the future, because everything changes. And so, I want to go ahead and say that even with these card readings, I am not telling you the future. This is not me reading the future to you. This is current energy, where you're at right now. This just is the snapshot of today. And so if you stay on this course, this is where it heads. And so that gives you the opportunity to know whether or not this is what you want or not. And if it's not, then we find out how to not let that happen. That's what we're doing with these. That's the only reason why is to see what's happening right now, not what's happening in the future. What's happening right now that we can do something about. Because this is the only moment that we have power over, is the present moment. When that future event finds us, we're going to meet it in the present. And so that's what, like I'm saying, the whole purpose of what I'm trying to do right now is to empower you to see what's coming on your current path, so that if you don't like it, you can swap right now before that happens to you. Okay, let's move forward with the rest of this reading. So we've got the first line here represents you. So we got the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. And that's sitting in the past. So you start off with a soulmate connection. And right now, you've got the Fool in reverse. So let me see what it is in reverse. Naivety, assuming you already have the answer, rash or impulsive choices, lacking experience, analysis paralysis, foolishness. So we were kind of talking a lot about anxiety already, and so anxiety will absolutely lead you to the analysis paralysis. And then we've got the Five of Cups in reverse, is where we're headed, where you're headed. The Five of Cups in reverse is not letting go of past trauma. Okay. All right. So, anxiety, depression. Not being focused on the present. This is where you started. This was what. Let me see. Oh. All right, the Two of Cups in reverse. No, not reverse. This is romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection, and cooperation, union, sometimes marriage, duality, love, and consciousness. I thrive in partnerships, and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. So your relationship started off as, just everything you probably ever wanted, or at least what you thought you wanted. But now then, it's led you to a place of anxiety and depression, and you're too focused in both of those places than to see what's happening right in front of you, so you know how to show up and how to address the current issue. The second line is your partner or significant other, whoever it is that, like, you're either already in relation with this person or you might be in separation, but there's somebody that is specific to you that, you know, highly matters. So they started off as the Queen of Swords, which is, it's very, like, direct to the point, not playing games energy. And then we've got the Five of Swords is where they're at right now. So the Five of Swords, let's see. The Five of Swords is conflict, unfair advantage, experiencing loss, the need to build your skills and confidence, hollow victories. You may have experienced an unexpected loss that has left you a little bit sore. Sometimes life just isn't fair, and these iniquities can drain our energy for much longer than they need to. Often, it's the fear of failure that does the most of the draining. If you're feeling outsmarted or outjousted, remember that one chapter doesn't define you. Wins and losses are both a part of the human experience, and the keys to self-improvement lie dormant inside the difficulties. So yeah, this one is just, the conflict is clearly showing up because you wouldn't be dealing with anxiety and depression if things were going smooth sailing. But they're moving to a place of feeling very nostalgic about the past, about the way things were. So the third line here is the relationship. You started off the Four of Wands in reverse. So typically the Four of Wands is good for relationships. But in reverse, it's forgetting the importance of the simple things, getting caught up in drama, lack of harmony, feeling disconnected. Okay, so you wanted the relationship. You felt really close to this person, but they were very kind of standoffish and cold. We're trying to bring some balance to the give and take. Let's see, Six of Pentacles is two-way abundance, giving and receiving, being charitable, a positive and generous mindset, advancement, awakening, inflow, help coming from others. So it may be time to actually start asking others to help guide you in this relationship. Three of Swords is the outcome card here for the relationship, but it's in reverse. So the Three of Swords in reverse is not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or heartbreak. Okay. And so all of this brings us to the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is a closed off heart space. The Eight of Swords in reverse, it's just nothing but resistance. It's Eight of Swords in reverse is being a victim, feeling helpless, using your stories or past experience as excuses to remain shackled. And then the Two of Swords in reverse. Difficult choice, confusion, the angst of the unknown, between a rock and a hard place, fear of commitment. Okay. So we've got some work to do. So this is the part where, I'm telling you that when you see the path that you're headed and you don't like the direction that it's going, now we can figure out what we need to do. So I want to get some more information about what happened that caused the anxiety. So what led to the anxiety and depression? What led to your anxiety and depression? All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So the way that I'm seeing this is that you were feeling left out in the cold, and then you just weren't seeing any progress. It just, like you're sitting there trying to watch your plants grow, and it just feels like it takes forever for it to really finally take off. I mean, I just think, like, if you planted like an orchard, the people who plant the orchards, they don't really get to see how beautiful and wonderful it's going to eventually turn out to be, because it takes so long for trees to mature. So that's what's led that, is that you feel like you've put in a lot of work and you're just not seeing any results, and you're feeling just kind of left out in the cold right now. That's what has led to your anxiety and depression. So let's see, what else do I want to add? Give me some information about the Three of Swords. Okay. So, we got Temperance in reverse. All right. Clashing interests, oil and water, extreme, not compatible. You're not compatible. Nine of Swords. So I'm thinking you thought this was your soulmate, but it wasn't. You were hopeful that it was your soulmate, but it wasn't. Nine of Swords in reverse is paranoia, deeply anchored fear, inability to think clearly, inner turmoil, negative self-talk. But then we have the Eight of Wands as communication and possibly travel, which it came out with the Chariot too, so I would almost believe that that really is travel. Let's see, what is the Chariot? Chariot is victory, speed, action, determination, harnessing and uniting opposing energies, success, travel. So there is some sort of travel that is happening. Give me some information about the travel. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Death and Rebirth, which is transformation, and then the King of Wands in reverse, though. King of Wands in reverse. I think it's moving away from this energy. King of Wands in reverse is being overly ambitious, a need for compassion, egomania, being too assertive, explosive emotions, impatience. Okay. And then the Death card is 13. Cycles of transformation, rebirth, transition, change, new beliefs, newfound awareness, endings, a symbolic death, an initiation process. So yeah, I think that the travel is to move away from this very egomaniac energy. Yeah, because the shadow side of this energy is that you may not perceive your own blind spots because of an overzealous ambition. Keep arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay and work out the kinks before charging ahead with your intensely vibrant heart. So it's just moving away from that. All right, so I'm going to stop it right there. So clearly, we have a lot more digging in to do. I'm trying to figure out which one of these am I wanting to really focus on for the reading, for the extended. I mean, I'm really wanting to dig in about how to get you out of this depression and anxiety, and then also just finding out more of what we need to do, advice for this actual relationship. Um, so if this is your story and you'd like to continue with me, I'm going to put a link down in the description box for the extended, and we're just going to keep going with it. Now let me see what all signs are showing up, because I will pull some cards for each of the signs too. Let's see, we've got Libra, Temperance, Sagittarius, Aries, nope, not Aries, Scorpio. Is there any more? Chariot, Cancer. Is that it? Temperance. All right. So we'll pull cards for Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Cancer. In the extended, we'll find out a little bit more about how to get you out of the depression and anxiety. And then we really want to get some real guidance on this relationship. You know, it looks like an ending does need to happen. I mean, because that looks to be the resistance. The resistance seems to be about the ending of this. So we're just going to keep going with this. So again, if this is your reading, the link is below. I'm going to keep going, and I would love for you to join me. If you have not already, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and if you found this video helpful, please share it with someone else that you think might find it helpful as well. I also do other readings throughout the week, so please check back and see what else I have going. Because I do twin flame readings, I do ancestor readings, I try to get in a lot of different things, but the zodiacs are the ones that that's a monthly thing. So, all right, you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and for anyone who wants to keep going with me, links in the bio. Description. All right.